today, I'm Sarah. So today in this video I'm going to show you how to embed ConvertKit's sign-up form into your Squarespace website pages. Now, this is not just about grab the code and put it into the Squarespace site. There are a few steps that you need to consider before you even touch ConvertKit. Okay, you need your landing page. Okay, the landing page where you're going to embed your sign-up form. Okay, so that's the first thing. Next, you also need a thank you page. So when they sign up and press subscribe or the call to action button that is part of your form, you want a next steps thank you page to say thanks for signing up, please go to your email to find your download or to go and confirm your subscription. So, and then the third thing is if you're operating a double opt-in, which is a mechanism in most email platforms for you to make sure that the person who's put their subscription, their email address in, really does want to subscribe to your email list. Now this is good practice mainly because you really want people on your list who are wanting to hear from you and are eager to learn from you, okay? So you want to make sure that you haven't got some spam bots on your list who are just randomly putting in a random various email addresses, because at the end of the day, you'll be paying for those subscribers. So a double opt-in is worthwhile having, even though you might think, oh, but people don't go and subscribe or confirm their subscription. It's best to do a double opt-in, but it's entirely up to you. And then, so that's a landing page, a thank you page. For the double opt-in, you want to have a page that says confirm your subscription, as in your subscription has been confirmed. So they go to their email, they press the button that says yes, I want to be on this list, I want to receive this thing. Then you will want to have another page that says thank you for confirming your subscription, and then you also want a link to the thing that they're downloading. Now, some of those steps you won't need depending on how you want to set up your form and how you want to set up them actually, the journey that they take. But there are 4 things that you want to consider. So now you've got those 4 things, you need the link to all of those pages or downloads. Put them in a notepad or something like that so they're easy to access. And I'm going to hop into ConvertKit and just show you how to connect it all up and put it in Squarespace. So I'm just going to show you the links that I've actually created. So I've got all the different pages created on my website. So this is my sign up page. This is just a basic template that I'm using. So that's the landing page, which is this, test subscribe. We've then got the thank you for signing up page, which I've put as test subscribe TY for thank you. And then I've got a page here which is your confirm, so when they confirm it, that's where they go. So I've got those 3 pages which I've actually just copied onto a page here so that I've got them handy. Okay, and I've also got a link to my download, which is just here, which is basically just a test one. Okay, so I've got my link which I can get, I'll show you, shareable link, that's where I get it there. So I've got my 4 links there. Okay, so now we go to ConvertKit. What we want to do is go to forms, and then we need to create a new form. So I'm going to just call it test. Let's do it an inline, a nice clean one. Okay, so I'm going to name it test subscribe. Okay, and what we want to do is just change this so that it reflects my branding. Okay, so what's the right color? Enter. And then I want to change that to yes, sign me up, just to make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so that's the actual form all created already and done. So you could actually just embed that in your form. But what you want to do is set everything up. So when someone subscribes to the form, you can either have this message show up saying, check your email to confirm your subscription. This is if you're
operating a double opt-in if you want people to confirm their subscription. Okay, so this is how we do it for that. However, I want to send them to my thank you page, so I'm going to redirect to my thank you page, which is this one here. Thanks for signing up. Okay, so I've already put it there. Thank you for subscribing page. So that's my link. Copy that in and straight in there. Okay, and let's go to the email. So where's that? This is what actually sends the double opt-in email. Okay, so we tick that, and then we can edit the email saying thanks for subscribing in the subject line. I'm just going to leave that as it is. This looks like it's still blue, but because I've changed the color on the main page of the subscribe button, this in the email it will actually reflect the same color, so you don't need to worry about changing that color there. So basically, when they sign up, they go to the thank you page. It says go to your, if you look, it says go to your inbox or your spam folder and confirm your subscription. So this is telling them to go to the, so this is the email that they get, and then what they do is confirm their subscription. Now, what I've done is create a page that says, you're confirmed, thanks for doing that. And here's a little gift from me. So after they've confirmed their subscription, we want to send them to that page, which is this confirm subscription link here. So we're going to add that there. And all those as they should be. So we want to save that, okay? Now all we need to do is embed this into our page. Now let me just go to my main sign up page in Squarespace. What I want to do is press edit, so I can then take what you want to do for Squarespace. Sometimes JavaScript, you can use that, which is, it's the code that allows you, if you change anything within the form in ConvertKit, it automatically updates. However, with Squarespace, this code doesn't work as an embed, so you actually have to use the HTML. And if you do change anything in the form, for example, if you decide to change that color of that button to something else, you would then have to save the button, go back to this and get this HTML code, so that you put that code into your Squarespace website. So we're going to copy that, and then we're going to go to here, and we're going to put, sorry, that's not the right page. This is the actual editing page. We're going to we just hover over here and we click that, and we're going to add some code. So we just put that in there. And already you can see hello world. So between these two code parentheses, you want to actually highlight that, delete it, and add that in. Okay, now if you wanted to center it, all you have to do is put a little bit of code in, which is center, American spelling. Now what it automatically does is create the final code there as well, so you want to cut that out. So that's telling you from this point on, center all of this. So you go to the bottom of it and put it in the parentheses here and put the final center. It's like finish making this bit center, okay? And you'll see it's now centerized there. Okay, and then you just press save. So if I go to this and then refresh it, you'll see I've now got my form embedded there. So that's on there now. And if you wanted to remove that powered by ConvertKit, all you do is go to your form and click on powered by ConvertKit, and then click that off, and remember to save it every time. We'll go back, refresh it, and it should work. I'll tell you what, it's because I didn't change, because it's changed the HTML, so I need to change the HTML again. Edit. So we want to go from the script bit. That should work there. Try it again. There you go, that's removed the ConvertKit thing. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you what you can do. If you're not going to do all the confirm subscription things, you can actually, instead of once they've confirmed, for example, if your opt-in, your sign-up box is actually to receive a download or something, you can actually attach a download to your email, or you can actually have, like this one, this is confirmed, here's your download, and have that button there, and that would, you can actually direct them to that URL there with your download on it, but you can actually attach your download there. However, if you wanted to, let me just save that, not do double opt-in, we go to forms, let's create a new form, all the same again, and we would go here and not have an incentive email. Okay, so basically when someone signs in using this one, so let's just embed this one as well, just to show you up here. Let's add another one in here. Okay, just to show you. Add the code in where the hello world is. Put that code in, apply. You can see that that will be the blue subscribe button. So if someone enters their details there, they will automatically be subscribed and their email go into your ConvertKit list. And all you would need to do, if they're either subscribing or are getting a download, you'll want to create an automation to send them an email, because this one won't send the incentive email to confirm. But you create an automation, a sequence. So we'll create a new sequence. Subscriber. I'm going to call it test so I know I can do that. We'll create this as a sequence. Thanks. You're in. Welcome to my newsletter. So we want to make sure that's published. We want to make sure that that is immediate. So we'll go to 0. So send it immediately. This means that it gets sent on any day of the week. Okay. And we save. And then what we would need to do after that is create a rule. So we go to automations, we'll go to rule, and we add a rule. So when someone subscribes to a form, we select the test subscribe form. Actually, it's that new one because I didn't rename it, it's clean form. They get subscribed to a sequence, which is the test subscriber thank you sequence, and you save that rule. So basically, let's just go to the form. So that was this is the clean form that we created that doesn't have the double opt-in. Okay, and I didn't rename it, so it's called clean form. Okay, so we'll go back to forms. So that's this one here. So if someone puts their name and address in that one, it then goes straight into your ConvertKit account as a subscriber confirmed. And because of the rule that you set up, that when someone subscribes to that form, they will get, when subscriber goes to that form, they get put into that sequence. And so that sequence is this one here, and they'll get this email. So if they were signing up for a download or something, you could add the download there. Okay, so that's the 2 ways you can embed your ConvertKit forms into Squarespace, with a double opt-in or straight into ConvertKit, but you must set up an automation in a sequence.
Okay, so now you've got your opt-in live, you've got your ConvertKit form in Squarespace, and you're ready to receive subscribers. Hurrah! So if you have found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up And if you want to know more about the copy tips and hacks that I share on my YouTube channel and tech tutorials as well, then please hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.